Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So, I was getting that. Just wait 1 second. Somebody was having a serious talk with someone's dad. Okay. This was a karmic feminine's dad or father figure. And they were talking about how this daughter is like a bona fide shit disturber. Like all they do is go around and stir up messes. Like a fucking trickster spirit. And there's nothing that they can really do. They were talking about how this shit disturber was trying to attack somebody who's authentic. And this karmic has been comparing themselves to the person that they've been trying to attack for quite some time now. You know, like trying to get people to actually off the collective, okay? We're going to say the collective is an authentic person. Okay? And they're comparing everything. They were comparing themselves to everything that this person does. So in turn, these adults, they're like older masculines, because this karmic feminine was an adult themselves, but just a shit disturber for no reason. Like they have no rhyme or reason other than being jealous. So because she was comparing herself to this person for such a long time, it just leads for these men, okay, this father figure and whoever he was speaking to compare them, just like she has been comparing herself to this person, okay? And what was getting brought up is that both of these female figures, the authentic one and the karmic, were pleading not guilty. But the difference is that the authentic person actually wasn't guilty. Okay, this karmic is actually guilty and some, right? So it's like you can't even really compare the two, because one is very authentic and then one's just fucking out here creating messes everywhere, and then hoping that they can pull the strings, use their connections to not be accountable for anything they fucking do. So what are they going to do? They're going to go out there and they're going to create these messes again. It's like if someone didn't nip something in the butt, like you allowed your daughter to be entitled, you allowed your daughter to get to this certain point, and there was some sort of serious talk about that. It's like you can't even compare your daughter to this person that they've been attacking, because the person that they've been attacking is accountable. Okay, so say for example, I was the person that she was attacking, and I pled not guilty to certain court cases against me, but I also pled guilty to other cases against me, like when I had gotten an impaired. Okay, I represented myself and told them that I did that, right? Because that was the honest truth, right? But then there was the trial that I was up on against me that I did not do, and I pled not guilty because I'm not gonna be held accountable for something that I did not do, right? So there's no comparison between the two. One's authentic and one always gets away with shit. There's no I mean, you could compare, but you'd look like a piece of shit, because they are, because they keep getting away with this, right? They have some sort of anger issue, instability within the mind, in the emotions. It's just all out of whack. Okay, so there was that. There was also the dream state. There was also the dream state, which was like this hike. This hike that was like at least more than a day, because somebody was like pitching a tent to sleep on this hike and then continuing to travel the next day. Okay. I'm also getting that somebody was like picking plants on this hike and like putting them in like water as to make this plant grow roots. I heard propagate. I don't know. Something about plants, but I don't know what that is. Anyways, propagate. I don't know. Starts with the P. Because they wanted something from this trip. They wanted a remembering of this trip, which was this plant that was on this trip. Okay, I'm also getting that somebody was like making like THC treats. Like they had weed and they were making treats out of this weed. I'm also getting that like when you smoke too much weed, it brings you to the land of the dead. Or when you like smoke weed, it brings you to the land of the dead. Okay, and that's where you lose your ambition. Like it'll take a while to get that ambition back. Okay, and anyways, back to the dream state. This person was picking plants on the way to where they were going, and where they were going, it took a couple days or like a day at least. And they were going deep into the woods, okay? They were going deep into the woods. It was such like a tumultuous trek. Like people were dying on this hike of exhaustion, of dehydration, just little stupid fucking things where they trip and fall and break a bone, stuff like that. Okay, it's pretty tragic, but people didn't care. They didn't care. They just kept it trucking, kept it kept it going. Okay, until they got to this spot deep into the woods, and it was like there was like this hollowed out. I don't know if it was a hollowed out tree or like I don't know, it was like a big tower, a big wooden tower thing that had like it was dug out and then a person fit there. Okay? So it was like a little stand, hollowed out wood thing, and someone stood there. And then there was like a place, a hanger to like there was a place for like scripture to go into. Okay? So there was like this box, human-sized box that this human would stand in. I'm guessing that it was like the whoever was doing the ritual, whoever was hosting the ritual would stand in there. Okay? And there was a place for their scripture for like whatever they were saying. And then there was a stone. There was like this turquoise, it was like a green blue translucent stone. So crystals can also be used for witchcraft is what I kind of got from that. There was this stone there and they were like in a circle chanting, and there's a fucking bonfire in the middle, and they were like doing these chants. Clear that. Okay, so they hiked for days to do a fucking ritual out in the woods. Like I don't know, man, it was like mountain terrain. It was mountain terrain. And there was something about like a movie producer was there as well. was fucking weird. Like, if you ever think that you wish that you knew, like, you wish that you were there with the A-listers or whatever, don't wish it. Trust me that you just want to be successful on your own, and you don't need to be that successful. It ain't all that. It's actually fucking weird. Okay? And they were like saying that they needed to sacrifice a human for their gods. Like, what in the actual fuck? That is not God. Okay? That's not God. Those are like evil demonic entities that you believe is God. It's fucked up. You don't have to sacrifice anybody for God. And then they were doing this for like success. I heard movie premiere, but they were like using this for success. I don't know. I don't know how to better else explain that, but like these people were so down for trekking, like, and some people died, man. They died. Like, up until their death, they were fiending to get up to that hill to do that fucking ritual. Wild. Like, if that's not lunatic shit, I don't know what is. Yeah, okay. They were all in like a fucking circle, like chanting some weird shit. Okay, and they sacrificed like a woman here. Anyways, I was getting that this person that this karmic was attacking was supposed to be some sort of sacrifice, okay? And they proven to be very difficult. Okay, they thought it was going to be easy. It's proven to be quite difficult. This person's highly ranked, okay? More than any of you guys, more than all you guys put together. So, because you invested in the wrong things, somebody doesn't know that they are now the sacrifice, and it's going to be proven to be quite easy to actually have them as a sacrifice. Okay, so the person that they tried to sacrifice, too difficult, and they're actually in the upright, and there's no way that we can actually do this without getting all the way caught up. So it's flipping onto the shit disturber, and that's going to be easy to do. Okay, because they surround themselves in it. They're always in the mess. They're actually creating it. Okay, so big time backfire. Big time backfire. If there's nothing you can really do to save this person spiritually, and as above, so below. Or down below. Alrighty then. The Empress. It's proven to be difficult, strong, very highly ranked, very protected. Okay? If you keep coming for this person, you'll keep having casualties. People will keep dying. Okay? And it's just because of how protected this person is. You sent that energy. Okay, here it is. Here it is back. I heard it on a silver platter. On a silver platter. Here's your energy back on a silver platter. You better make peace with yourself, right? With yourself, with your higher power that is not those demonic gods, okay? God is loving, God is kind, God is forgiving. But you have to surrender those fucking morbid ass practices that you do. Okay? You can't offer this. Can't offer it. God won't let it happen. He'll keep taking from you. Okay? And yes, it means the lives of people around you, the lives of people that you love. Why do you keep coming for this person? Why do you keep coming for this person? For finances. Get the fuck out of here. Don't you have enough? Somebody wants to move someone. There's a messenger here. Okay, so there's a message that something was supposed to come in for someone, and another got very burdened by this, so they blocked the message. That's illegal. And you're being watched. You're being watched. Like, I didn't know that, these a lot of successful people are into this fucking ritual shit. It's disgusting. Like, it makes you not want to, it makes you not want to meet anybody that you once idolized, right? Because they idolize some dark shit. It's like, is that really off your own success even? It just makes you question a lot of things. This person's innocent. This person's innocent and people know it. Stalking, man. Stalking, stuck in their head. These people are still stalking, okay? These people are caught up and still fucking stalking. That's how you know that they're tormented, right? And that's what they wished upon somebody else who is innocent. They're tormented that your messages show maturity, okay? If people ask you to get involved in this shit, I posted this on my page yesterday. Okay? A common practice, I think it should be of everybody's. If somebody asks you to do something or be involved in something or do them a favor, always respond with, I'll think about it and get back to you. If they pressure you after you say that, say, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. If you say, I'll think about it and get back to you, and they're like, I need an answer today. I need an answer by the end of the day. I need an answer. Say, fuck no. Fuck off. Okay. Or just say no nicely. Like, some people, they don't know how to really be stern, right? But practice saying, no, I cannot. I am busy. You are number one. I am number one for me. You are number one for you. Okay? If they're pressuring you, putting that pressure on like that, there's a reason for that. Okay? They're like pressuring you to say yes, or it's a trickster. Okay? It's a motherfucking trickster. Okay? And then when you take that time, you say, I need to think about it and I'll get back to you. Pray and ask God, like, is this for my greater good? Is this for anybody's greater good? Will any good come of this? Like, ask, like, what should I say? What should I say? Just have it like as a back burner question, right? And then if you get an intuitive nudge on what to say or what to do, then go ahead and get back to that person. If you don't get an answer and it's still like, I don't know, nothing really came to me, I really don't know what to do, 9 times out of 10, that person doesn't deserve an answer, for one, or two, that answer deserves to be no. I cannot do that. So we need to practice on saying no, okay? Because we don't have to do anything. Okay? If they say we have to, no, we fucking don't. There's 1,000,010 reasons to do any sort of thing, okay, to get the same outcome or to get what you want, right? And you don't have to do anything that they say. Most likely, if you do that thing, it serves them, right? And it puts you in a compromising position. So get good at saying, no, I can't do that. And you don't even need to explain yourself. For what? To who? You don't have to do anything. Okay? You're allowing them to manipulate you by believing that you have to do something. You don't have to do shit. Okay? Usually when I ask on what I should do, I get do nothing. Do nothing. Let them stir that shit. Let them talk that shit. Fucking do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Stay out of it. And then when their consequences come around, they have to leave you the fuck out of it, which is a good thing. Right? So our response to people asking us stuff is always, I'll think about it and I'll get back to you. Okay? If you don't get an intuitive nudge, you don't get your answer, say no, or don't answer them. Don't get back to them. Up to you. It's up to you how you want to respond to that. But that's how I do things. Okay? And it will benefit you massively. In more ways than you could imagine. Okay? For one, it shows them not to fuck around. 2, you don't get caught up in the bullshit. There's just so many reasons. There's so many reasons. 3, you feel confident about your decision. And you don't stand for anything that you don't stand for. You know, you don't get manipulated. Some things you just need to stay out of. Especially when it comes to like made up extremist views. Somebody's paranoid about someone's messages. It makes them look mature. There's some sick lovers here that said that they tried to find their freedom from something. Someone's trying to say that the Empress took a deal and that's how they stayed out of prison. This person was never locked up. Okay. What? Somebody thinks that if they kill the Empress that they've been attacking for years, that they'll stay out of prison. They have way more than enough proof evidence on you without the Empress. Okay. So you do that, you get more time. Okay? I heard death row. Because you're proven to be fucked. Like obsession. I heard a binding spell has been broken. Okay? So if you were like connected to one of these toxic lovers, you found your freedom. You found your freedom. And they're paranoid about this. There's a binding spell that has been broken. Congratulations. How does it feel to stand up for yourself? How does it feel to empower yourself? Pretty freeing. You're amazing. Because that's all it takes is to believe in oneself. Other than the bullshit around you, right? Somebody's paranoid because they didn't want someone to have any sort of connection in love. They didn't want anybody to want this person as a love partner. And their work, their messages proves them to be mature. It proves them to be an authentic. This is like somebody with empathy. Okay, a strong empathic messages. Who's showing people how to free themselves just by being themselves, okay? By what they went through. Like, you need to hold yourself accountable. Somebody wants to plant some evidence to keep a cycle open. Somebody also wants a new beginning with the Empress, okay? Or to get somebody pregnant to keep a cycle open. But they don't have any, they don't connect to anyone in love. They're abstinent, and this has this person paranoid. there's also a water sign that's being heavily watched. Water sign feminine being heavily watched. Surveillance, man. Around the clock. Damn. Just take it how it resonates, okay? Just fit the puzzle pieces as is. This is the current energy. I hope you guys have a good day. I might come on later. We'll see how I'm feeling. Smart water has an alkaline water. Ionized water beverage. Something about alkaline water. Somebody's not getting their wish, okay? They're like tormented about this. It's like you don't love yourself. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't be out here fucking with everybody else that you're jealous of. Okay? And it's like you've attacked this person for so many years and they still don't attack you. They're still not tortured by you. They're still loving themselves. Okay? It just shows how desperate you are to have somebody look a certain way. It's not gonna fucking happen. Give it a rest. Sit the hell down. Like, it's embarrassing to watch. It's like people are side-eyeing the shit out of you and you don't even see it because that's how much it consumes your mind. It's disgusting. It's outrageous. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets into the psych center. Something about a bank. A bank could get raided, man. A bank could get raided. Certain establishments as well. So if you help this karmic attack this authentic person, you're going to be embarrassed when you find out all the lengths that they went to do this. It's gross. Anyways, have a good day, people.